What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Liberia to the world. I do want to say it though, I'm always having mic issues. So today I'm using my phone as a mic. I might bring it down a little bit because it picks up good audio. But that's what I'm going to be using for my mic today. So I apologize in advance. If this is distracting, I'll try to keep it out of the frame. But welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to LTTW fans, LTTW family. I appreciate you guys. I love you all of you guys who support the channel, those of you who share the videos, those of you who are always here when we upload a new video, those of you who like the video, even some of you who even comment before you watch the video. I want to appreciate all of you. I want to say thank you. I want to say Merry Christmas. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody out there who can't believe it's 2022. We are in 2022, and I'm happy to be alive. I hope you guys appreciate being amongst the living today. Let's jump right into today's video. Today we're talking about Liberia 2022. As you guys all know, I'm back. Joel and I came back a few days ago, and I just kind of want to share my experience. Liberia in 2022, what has changed. You guys know I always make these kind of videos where when I come back, I kind of give an overview of my experience in Liberia. For those of you who did not go, those of you who are planning on going, to kind of know what to expect, or at least just to hear my opinion as to what I feel about the country. Now, I would say, I just want to prefix this by saying there's hope for Liberia. I'm encouraging all of us to put hands together, build our mama Liberia, build our country to make it a better place, to be somewhere we want to go, somewhere we want to take our children, somewhere we want to take our family, our friends, and everything. However, I do want to say though, it's a little disappointing every time I come back or I go to Liberia. Things hasn't really changed that much as far as just how things are ran in the country. Everything, transportation, traffic, people hustling you, airport experience, housing experience, just growth overall. Now, I'm not saying things are not growing in Liberia. As far as those expats who are coming back are bringing businesses, and those local Liberians are being more exposed to different things that they can do to further the country. However, though, we need a lot of work, man. We really need, and I'm just going to speak from my heart here. And this video is not so much of a structured video like my other videos that I usually do. I just want to talk to you guys. Then this is the first video I'm making in the studio officially since I got back. But I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys, just really let you know how I feel about our beautiful mama Liberia. I think we need a lot of work, man. We need a lot of work. Things are still not moving as greatly as I would hope. It's gonna be a slow progress. It's gonna need a lot of us coming together. However, I don't know, man. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. Let me specify. Let's just start from the airport experience. If you follow me on Facebook, you may have already seen my rant about the airport experience, how things are just getting worse, especially when you're coming back from abroad, how they treat you. Even if you're a Liberian, they kind of consider you as an outsider when you come back in the country. The feeling is just not that welcoming. One, it starts by people trying to hustle you for money. They're creating different schemes and scenarios and different problems for you so that you can pay them money. Meaning either the whole COVID testing thing where people are just getting a lot of false positive, or people are not getting their results at all. Even though we do it 2 days in advance, you're still not getting your results. You have to go over there and negotiate with people, beg people to help you find your results, argue and cuss people, fight people, and at the end of the day, give them money to help you. That scenario is still leaving a bad taste in all Liberians, those who are even living in Liberia that are leaving the country to visit or to explore business opportunities. Those of us who are coming back into the country to either visit, vacation, or maybe pour some economic resources back into the country, or those who are not even Liberians who are visiting for the first time or looking for investment opportunities. these are really leaving a bad taste in people's mouth when it comes to the airport experience. That should be the first place that, to really tell you if the country is welcoming or not. If the airport experience is not good, if the airport experience, it creates a lot of hazard, and not hazard, but create a lot of stress, distress. It doesn't start off well for anybody at all. So that's something I'm hoping that would change. We had a bad experience again at the airport, where I'm going to make a separate episode on that, where I'm really going to go deep and expose certain people who are really giving people a hard time at the airport to collect money from them. But we had a lot of scenarios at the airport where people were trying to basically extort money from us in order to board our flight. The airport where people, things are not being done in a timely manner. The employees, not all of them, most of them are really rude, especially the guys from SOFIT, the representative from SOFIT for the COVID testing that sits outside in the front. Just not helpful at all, very rude. Most airport employees, and especially when you're going back to abroad of the States or Europe, I don't know, for some reason I feel like they're just not happy about it. They feel like you betrayed them. I've spoken about this on this channel several times, but it's just not a good feeling. So that's something I'm hoping to change. I'm really praying and hoping and pleading for whoever it is that's in charge at the airport to do something about it, to really give people a great experience, man. It's such a hustle. I can guarantee you can ask almost anybody that goes to Liberia or that went to Liberia recently. They'll tell you the airport experience is never a pleasant one. You may be lucky and get a smooth pass through sometimes, but that's rarely the occasion. So that's the first thing. Secondly, still housing is just extremely expensive for those people who are most people who are going to Liberia and probably don't have maybe a place to stay or their own house. Most of us are vacationers or people trying to look for opportunities in Liberia. They don't have a home yet that's built to stay in. So these housings, the places that will charge you maybe $300 a month for rent are now charging $1,200 or at least $2,000 a month to stay. So it makes it a really difficult place to vacation, because you spend way more money than other places that some would consider more advanced and more that has more things to do. I love Liberia. I love to vacation in Liberia. It's a beautiful place for me to be because while I was vacationing, I get the chance to either make some money or seek other opportunities, business opportunities. So I love to be there. But there are other places, of course, we all know, other places all around the world that are beautiful, that have, that are way cheaper to visit. I'm hoping the housing situation get fixed in Liberia. I've made a video on that. Estate that's being built. It's more personal. Some people may use it for investments, but just hoping that there's got to be some kind of market cap or some kind of regulations where people are charging. It's free market. People can charge however they want, especially in December when everybody's coming back. And I get it. This is the year of the return. So a lot of people are coming back, and when the demand is high, the price go up, because everybody want it, and so people can charge more. If you don't want it, the next person might get it. So that's the thing with it. And secondly, overall, the country, as far as just the attitude of people, hasn't really changed. I think there's got to be some kind of mass campaign, education, as far as just welcoming people who are coming back. It's not that any of us are important. That's why I feel like people who live in Liberia thinks like when we come back from out of the country, they feel like we think that we're more important than them, and things like that, and maybe overlook or, look down upon them. But that's really not the case. When we come back, we're excited to be back home. Most of us haven't been home for a long time. We want to connect. We want to reconnect with people who go there often looking to have investment opportunities and bring jobs and things like that. And the kind of feeling welcoming we get from people, it's just not good. And 2022 is still the same. But look, man, this video is not to discourage anybody. You guys all know I like to be really transparent. This channel is wholeheartedly to promote Liberia and encourage Liberia. But we are family, right? We're all Liberian, we're family. We can discuss what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong without us really judging too much. I'm hoping though that you guys don't sit there and be like, oh yeah, that's why I don't want to go to Liberia. That's why I want to invest. It shouldn't be like that. I'm saying these things so that everybody just be aware. So we all know that we have an existing problem that we can all collectively fix, right? And put our hands together and try to mend. So that's why I'm mentioning these things. It's not so much to say, oh, Liberia, I have a feeling it's like your child, no matter sometimes how bad your child is, right? It's still your child. You have to love them and take care of them. So same thing, it's our mother Liberia, our mama Liberia. So even though Liberia has all these problems, it's still our country, and I'm hoping that we all can come together and kind of, like I said, mend it. So those are things I'm hoping to change. I see some road constructions, but it's kind of been a little bit stagnant. I've been to Liberia 3 times now. Of course, it's been short in the segments, but the progress is pretty slow. So I'm hoping that the road construction, this is something that gets on pretty quickly, because that's something I believe will strongly help Liberia. So I'm really hoping that happens. Third, as far as tourism, I still really don't see much for tourism in Liberia. I don't know who's in charge or what kind of campaign. I believe Liberia, most African countries are, because most people around the world are now focusing on Africa. We all see how Africa, the culture is really protruding and penetrating everywhere, right? You see African music being played on stations in the US and Europe. People are adopting African culture. You go on Instagram, you see people are doing all the TikTok videos for African music and African culture and the food and the hair and the dress and everything. So Africa is really penetrating, right? So which means Africa is highly rising, right, on the destination for vacationers. So people want to go. And Liberia is a beautiful place, a sweet country, and lovely people who love foreigners more than all Liberians. But anyways, so it'll be a great opportunity for us to improve our tourism and really hone on that and milk it, and really benefit from it. And it's beautiful. So I'm hoping that's something that will improve in 2022 going forward. I'm looking to really see that. As far as safety, again, this year, I didn't, nothing really caught my eye. Liberia is a fairly safe country, like I mentioned. It's not somewhere I feel like you should be so afraid to go to. Nothing out like crazy happening like other neighboring African countries that have more resources for criminals to do more terrible things. Like I said, bad things happen everywhere, but Liberia is fairly safe. I don't feel any I don't hesitate or I'm afraid at all. And a lot of people went there this December. You have to return, and they will tell you there's nothing really to be afraid of in Liberia. You'd be more afraid of people like car accidents than hijacking or robbery, because people can drive anyhow, drink and drive and stuff like that. So that's something that I think you should be more concerned of than just really let's say kind of physical bodily harm by somebody else. So I mean, again, 2022, what has improved? I don't know, man. It's hard to pinpoint. I see progress, and I'm not saying I see more progress, right? It's just hard to measure now, as far as because these things haven't been completed yet. So it's not. I'm not saying nothing is being done. I'm just saying what can I count all the things that have improved. Can't really put my finger on it, but I can say though there's like progression. The progress, the process of progressing everywhere, all around the country you look to. And I've made a few episodes of beautiful guest houses and different places, and our Liberian-owned business owners who are establishing something. Those are all progress. Those are all things that are improving. But it's really hard to measure now as far as other like things that have really improved. But overall, great experience this year for us. Though I would say this was the worst year so far that we've been in Liberia, because there's all kinds of things just happening. Like I said, if you guys follow us on our stories or Instagram or Facebook, you would know We took some very expensive equipments with us that we never received in Liberia. You know, a lot of contract we had with those equipment that got canceled. We had to refund people money. We didn't make any money on that at all because we didn't have it because it got lost. Just other things, man. You know, a lot of other expenses. So this year was really a tough year for us. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be really transparent. We really lost a lot of resources and money in Liberia this year. It was a risk, of course. We kind of anticipated a little bit, but hey, it was a year of the return. We didn't want to miss it for you guys. Of course, especially because we were deciding if we should go or not. I'm like, this is a year of return. This channel is Liberia to the world. And this is the diaspora, year of the return, the year of the diaspora. So it'll be a little disappointing if we're not there to share that experience with you guys. So that's one of the main reasons why we went to Liberia to I say this to say that if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That's one of the biggest ways you can support our channel because we do a lot to bring you these videos and everything. So it doesn't cost any money to just hit the subscribe button. That's all it is. That's all it takes just to help the channel out. But yeah, so it wasn't so much of a pleasant experience for us. However, it was good to be amongst, to be in the atmosphere, right? To be there. Now, in the year of the diaspora, I didn't really see, I don't know, I guess I was expecting to really see everywhere things that kind of encompasses the year of the diaspora. Yeah, there was some convention going on. There were a few things happening on the Providence Island in regards to the year of the diaspora and stuff like that. You know, big celebrities, Michael Blackson and other people went to Liberia. And the other gentleman who is an actor, the big actor, I forget his name, but you guys all know him, went to Liberia. So those were a great milestone as far as bringing attention to what was happening in the festivities. But other than that, I didn't really see much. Those people who were in Liberia would tell you the only thing really that was happening was the typical December things, where like big events and shows and, you know, parties and stuff like that, award shows and basically it. But other than that, I didn't really feel the atmosphere of like the year of the diaspora. Other than you look at your Instagram story, you see a lot of people who haven't been to Liberia is going for the first time. That kind of gives you that feeling. But other than that, yeah, man, but like I said, man, a lot of things are in the process of improving. So hopefully by the year ends, we might go pretty soon to Liberia. Other than that, it's for a business reason. If that doesn't fall through, we're gonna hold off a little bit on going to Liberia just because of the expenses and the fact that we're working on other things. But we have people on ground that will still be bringing content. So as far as content for the channel, we're still bringing a lot of content from in Liberia too and stuff like that. Kind of expand that a little bit and have people on ground bringing content. We be reviewing content. We're going to be going over these contents as well and making videos. So still, those things are going to happen. But yeah, man, just kind of want to touch base with you guys. I'm happy to be back. It was a treacherous road coming back. Very, very difficult from all the cancellation of the flights, the COVID thing, flight, you know, even when we got here into the US, flight canceling for bad weather. Countries didn't want plane transit in there, so being rerouted. We spent like twice as long. I think we spent like 40 something hours just to get back. 24. Oh no, that's even more than that. Yeah, like 60 hours we spent like almost 3 days. Left on Wednesday, got back Friday night. So spent a lot of time, man, trying to get back because of all the cancellation, flight changes, and this and that. It was such a hustle getting back. We're glad to be back though. You know, really getting back to regular business and stuff like that. But kind of touch base with you guys. I want to appreciate you guys. Like I said, 2022, Happy New Year to all of you out there. Keep sharing the channel, keep supporting us. And I'll see you in the next one. A lot of videos coming from airport experience to other beautiful places in Liberia that we went to. Our drone, though, part of the unfortunate thing, our drone did fall in the water with our memory card on it, and we lost a lot of footage. It went straight down to the bottom of the Blue Lake. The Blue Lake is about 300 foot deep, one of the deepest lakes in the area. So nobody could go down and get it. So today, our drone is at the bottom of Blue Lake with our memory card with hours of footage I've captured for you guys. So unfortunately, it's just a sad thing, man. But hey, I'm here bringing you guys videos. We're going to keep bringing you videos. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, and say whatever you want to say. But I want to say Happy New Year to you guys. Let's connect. I'm going to come with a live video pretty soon. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.